All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well. We have a very busy week ahead of us. We've got Christmas, Saturday into Sunday, or Sunday into Monday. We have got the full moon in Cancer on the 23rd. We've just got quite a bit going on this week. So energetically, I will be touching base with blocks, with relationships, and of course that full moon energy. There'll be a full round of zodiacs in that reading. So that means this reading is going to be a round of air, fire, earth, and water. So timestamps are of course in the description box below, of course for your convenience. But we are going to take a look just to keep things simple, general, just to keep it all fine and dandy. Nothing too complicated. This morning message, the daily poll, was very interesting. I don't know what possessed me to do it that way, but I don't know, there it was. Before I forget, there should be a link in the description box. I do poll daily polls on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and on Fridays. Those are over on my Facebook page. There's a link in the description box below. If you aren't already joined in that group, I do recommend joining. Let's see where we're going. I think I'm going to start with water signs. Water signs, I believe that you were first, especially with the Cancer full moon energy coming in. Yeah, that's where I want to start. So we're going to start with water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And of course, cross-watching is always welcome. So let's see what we've got for the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, underneath. We've got clean it up. Okay, clean it up. TikTok. Okay, clean it up. TikTok, Treasure Island, and I'm going to pull one more. No place like home. There's quite a bit here. There's something about the holiday. There's something about the holiday here. Treasure Island, no place like home. I'm seeing like a Christmas tree, and I'm hearing like Christmas music. So there's something before this coming Sunday. Clean it up in TikTok. Are you dealing with maybe some unfinished baggage? TikTok, clean it up? That you've spent too much time on? You are right at the very end of a lesson. You're right at the very end of a lesson and right at the very beginning of this Treasure Island energy. Like you're just right there. I can almost taste it, which is interesting. Clean it up, TikTok. No place like home. The no place like home definitely feels like it's a family dynamic. And the lights for some reason just made me think of Christmas here in the United States, because I believe there's a few of you. I think there's I think there's 3 of you who are not in the United States. But here in the United States, we celebrate Christmas. I feel like that's the timing. Interesting. I feel like that's going to come back. We'll see what happens. Let's see where we're going, water signs. Page of Swords. And if you can hear Kit, I'm sorry. The Strength card. The Magician. Kit Kat. Breathing. And we got the 8 of Wands. I'm going to pull one more. Queen of Cups. Oh yeah. So I feel as though there's something here that's requiring you to go through a change. Strength and Magician. But something here tells me that you're a little hesitant on it. You're a little hesitant on it. Give me just a second. Kit! Are you done? I can put you on camera again. No? Okay. Alright, let's do this. You want to be with Dad? Come be with Dad. Oh no, Mr. Man. You want to be with Dad? We're going to be on camera. Yeah, we're going to be on candid camera. Yeah, candid camera. You wanted in Dad's study. You did this last week, so now we're going to do it this week. Back to you, water signs. This is Kit Kat. So, water signs, like I said, I feel as though you are definitely at the precipice of a change. This change that's taking some courage here with the Strength card and the Magician. You are hesitating. There is a hesitation here. Even though this communication is coming in, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, it almost makes me feel like it's, I'm hearing too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Too good to be true. This next chapter is too good to be true. Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Oh yeah, did that scare you? Are you not used to Dad's cards? Underneath, we've got the King of Wands. Guiding you is the Six of Pentacles. You're the one who wanted to be in here, big guy. Are you done? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Kit, say bye-bye to everybody. Yeah, say bye-bye. Don't glare at me. Say bye-bye, Kit Kat. All right. Now you know what happens. Now go on. Go play. Goober. And watch. Here in 5 minutes, he'll be back at that door. Grounding you is the King of Wands. Guiding you is the Six of Pentacles. We have got the Eight of Pentacles on where you were and the World on where you're going. Yeah, you're at the end. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, High Priestess, and Judgment. You are at a crossroads right at this very moment. And if you're not quite there, you have that energy that you are getting to that crossroads. It got real tight in here all of a sudden. Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. So that does tell me that you are in the middle of a balancing act. You are trying to keep the balance here. Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. You are trying to keep a balance. I'm hearing keep the peace. But this Three of Pentacles, it's almost like you're working with more than one energy, more than one dynamic here. Three of Pentacles. And you know, maybe that's how it's all coming together, because I see the Eight of Pentacles up here. That's you doing the work. Very interesting. So I do want to look at a few things. First off, I do want to look at this Eight of Pentacles here, at this work that you were doing. Or are currently still doing. Tower. We got the Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. And I feel like that's contradicting energy, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but the Tower is very fast. Four of Pentacles underneath. I feel like you were sitting in an energy, a situation. Pentacles can be a job. Can be just a place where you don't feel valued. But you got away from that. You got away from that, water signs, or are moving away from that. It's like you're finding where you belong. Finding where you belong. No place like home. So you've done the work. You're moving forward. You have that clarity coming in. I see balance here, but what is this Three of Pentacles then? Is that everything coming together? Did you see that card smack me? Knight of Cups, Temperance, the Raising Consciousness card, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. That is a whole bunch of this. That is a whole bunch of love and help. I mean, Knight of Cups, Temperance. Beautiful. The Raising Consciousness and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you are elevating yourself into the next level of love. And to explain that just a little bit more, you know, when we're young, so to kind of go through all of these stages here, when we're young, as children, as babies, we, of course, rely on an external source of love and that validation because we're growing, we're developing. Same through being a child and then into the teenage years, adolescence. Hell, even into your mid-20s. You're still kind of learning to piece all of this together. But as you get beyond that, you learn the life lessons of the things that are actually valuable. And the high school relationships is the example that comes to mind. And bear with me, I promise this rabbit hole leads back to where I'm going. But the high school relationships, if they didn't end up together, it was the first love. That's what that feels like, is first love. And that first love, in most instances, didn't work out because we were putting that external source of validation into that other person. At least from my experience being an adolescent, being a teenager, I was looking for that validation in another. Okay. And then after that relationship kind of falls apart, you go through other relationships and you start to piece together the gravity of love. And then you hit a point in your life where you stop looking for that external source of validation and it turns inwards. And so I feel like with the Knight of Cups, Temperance, the Raising Consciousness, and the Ace of Cups, I feel like it's all hands on deck for the people around you. It's the universe rewarding you with your tribe because you did do the work. The Nine of Cups, I don't usually talk about this, but the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Star card is also wish granted. It's wish fulfillment, but it's also major healing. It's Aquarius. The Nine of Cups is that wish granted period. So it's interesting that this energy shows up because I do feel as though that it's almost like the people come out of the woodwork. The people come out of the woodwork. So what is this world energy here? Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, there it is again, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like the ending of this is to break you out of a place where you don't belong. Is to break you out of the friend groups and the family dynamics and just the energies and connections and the hooks and things that no longer serve you. Those are falling away. And for the inspirations and passions, Knight of Wands here, for those inspirations and passions like painting, drawing, music, caring for animals, those things that inspire us, I feel like those things are going to be reignited for you, water signs, and you are going to be moving forward through this wish fulfillment energy into a place that you get to be yourself. You get to be you. You get to be loved for yourself, for your aspirations, and for the things that you do. So, water signs, you are moving into a very beautiful place. And with this Judgment card, I feel like all you have to do is say yes. All you have to do is say yes. Make the choice. Make the shift. Shift into this. This is beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the High Priestess. That's healing. Four of Swords, that's healing. That's healing on a divine level. I was going to say on a religious level. I mean, yes, it's kind of the same, but I mean, it looks like they're in a church, but it is a form of higher vibrational healing, to put it that way. But the Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, beautiful. That's you standing in your power. That's you knowing your worth. That is you not budging with this energy. So looking back on the Clean It Up, TikTok, Treasure Island, and No Place Like Home, I feel like the universe is cleaning things up. Because Great things are literally at the door. Great things are at your doorstep. This is very beautiful. Very beautiful. Before I let you go, water signs, Four of Wands, Six of Wands, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups. Well, that answered that. Four of Wands, Six of Wands, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. Zodiac signs that I see for you, water signs, before we move on. We've got Aries, Leo, Virgo. Do we have sets? I feel like we should have a set. We do not have a set. Okay. So we've got Aries, Leo, Virgo, fixed signs, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, more Scorpio, Sag, more Sag. And that's what I see. So that's what I have for you, water signs. It's almost like I've got the Addams Family now going through my brain. How they're trying to do a seance for Fester. And she's like, knock again! And they knock at the front door. And she's like, Gomez is like, they're at the door! And he takes off running. That's literally what I feel like this is. I feel like the moment you agree for this energy to step forward, it's there. Star card. It's there. So, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That is what I have for you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. We are now moving on. I'm intrigued. I want to look at air signs. So, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Hopefully you all are doing well. Let's see what's going on for you. There will not be repeats in these. Yeah, those four are over there. So let's see where we're going for the air signs. Let's see what's up. The messages that I got earlier today for air signs, it was kind of on other side spectrum. Like it wasn't really pertaining to me, but it was energy that was pertaining around me. So I don't know if that'll come through, but we'll see. Exchanging gifts underneath. Never-ending story. Co-create. I'm not surprised. Soulmates. We have been touching base in this energy for the Aquarians for a hot minute. I believe that here and now. Yeah, this is definitely touching base with that Aquarian energy. I think I'm gonna leave here and now in there. But it plays a significant role. So, the universe right now is bringing things in for the air signs, not just for Aquarius, but like I said, we've been dealing with this for the star card again. We've been dealing with this for a hot minute. If this does resonate for you, I do recommend going and watching the Aquarian December reading, I believe that is, because that's all about this. But the universe is trying to co-create with you, the exchanging gifts and co-create. Of course, we all know the drill. You can't get something for nothing. You have to have an exchange of sorts with the universe. And I feel like that's kind of the cycle that you've been stuck in. It's very interesting how this does show up now that I look at this. So we've got 27 for exchanging gifts. That's 9. I just told the water signs that 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment. So I feel like the universe is trying to give you what you want, but I feel like you're stuck in a never-ending story. You're stuck in a cycle. And there's some cycle here that if you pieced it together, 3 and 7, because it's 37, you get 10. And 10 reverts back to 1. Well, then you have a new beginning. Well, numerically speaking, the next new beginning is 40. It's co-creating. And right behind that is 41. And that's soulmates. So I feel as though that with this air signs, I talk about the giant puzzles a lot, especially for the Aquarians, because they're the innovators. They tend to see the bigger picture, not knocking the rest of the air signs. But this does feel like a bigger picture, a bigger puzzle energy. Not, like I said, not just for the Aquarians. This is for Geminis and Libras, because I saw, hey, look. 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 9 plus 1 is 10. And again, we start back over. So, but anyway, this is for Gemini and Libra and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But, oh my God. I feel like it's one of those puzzles where it's got 2 pictures in it. Actually, not even that. I keep hearing puzzle box, and I just got a puzzle box for Christmas. It's an early Christmas gift. Loved it, absolutely loved it. And of course, puzzles bleed into other puzzles and this, that, and the other, and you really have to kind of think outside the box. No pun intended. And air signs with this energy, it's almost like I'm taking one piece from over here that I thought went over here in this corner, and I'm taking it out. And then I'm taking this puzzle piece from over here, and I'm taking this out. And I come to realize that these 2 puzzle pieces actually go together. So how can they go together but also be here and here? So you're starting to realize that some of the puzzle pieces that you have are the correct pieces, but are they in the correct places? That is the question. That is what's coming through. And I feel like once we start to repiece those back to where they need to be, union. And I feel like it's not... for some of you who are dealing with just an internal union, this will be an internal union. For those of you who are looking towards relationships, and you know who you are, I do feel as though that union follows shortly behind that. Because I feel like these puzzle pieces... are your way of putting yourself back into balance. So, we're going to go along for the ride there, air signs. We have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups right off the jump. We got the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Swords. Where are we going? 10 of Swords. Like I said, them puzzle pieces. 7 of Wands. I feel like that 7 of Wands is you. There we go, the 4 of Swords. That showed up in the water sign reading as well. But air signs, like I said, the universe wants to co-create with you. They want to bring something beautiful in for you, something that's emotionally satisfying. They're trying to move you, trying to get you to that place where you need to be. But I feel like this change, like I said, we've been talking about 10s and 1s. There's another 10. Air signs, I feel as though there's an aspect of yourself, an aspect of your life, because it's done. It's done. It's not coming back. And this is the 7 of Wands. I feel like this is you doing the puzzle pieces. This is you taking those pieces and moving them from over here and just shuffling them around and realizing these 2 pieces go together, and you're starting to put the puzzle together in a different way than you thought it actually went together. And I feel like that's what's changing the game here. It's like what you thought you knew, it's no longer true, or it's evolved. And so now the way that you think is evolving. 9 of Cups. This 9 of Cups. Really? Lovers. Devil energy. There's that fear. Fear, restraint, confinement. Chariot, what's grounding you? The High Priestess is what's guiding you. Look at the Major Arcana. The 8 of Pentacles is where you were. It showed up in the water signs. Scorpio energy of death is where you're going. There's that 10 of Swords energy again. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. This is very interesting, air signs. It's got the energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know when you go to the doctor, because you have to go to the doctor, okay? You got to go to the doctor to get your shots, all this, that, and the other, especially when you were younger, right? Especially when you were younger. You couldn't get out of it. You couldn't get out of it. It was destined to happen, okay? You had to go get your shots, especially for school, right? They didn't want kids running around with rabies. So, so you had to go and get the shot. And for me, whenever I had to go get the shot, I knew it was inevitable. I knew that I was going to get stuck one way or the other. And when I was younger, yeah, you did have to kind of restrain me because I kicked the doctor many times when I was younger. I don't do it now. But when I go to the doctors to get the shots or get my blood drawn, I tell them to do it quick. And then I look away. Why do I look away? Because I can't stand needles. Because if I see it happen, Ollie's going to hit the floor. I can't do needles. I don't do needles. I don't do my blood. When it comes to other people, not a problem. That's your blood. Like, I'm in doctor mode now. Like, I can help you. If it's my blood, we've got a problem. It's got the energy of, okay, stick me with it, but I'm not going to look. Like, it's got that energy of, okay, I'll move forward, but I'm going to cover my eyes while I'm taking these steps forward off of this cliff. You don't know where you're going, but you're trusting the universe to get you to where you need to be. And I almost feel like that's exactly what you need to be doing. Because that's what causes this transformation. The Aquarians, seeing the bigger picture. I know that Aquarians have been blindsided for these past few weeks. Maybe it's not about seeing the bigger picture. Maybe it's about just trusting that there is a bigger picture. Clarify this death energy. King of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. 8 of Swords. 10 of Cups. I feel like you're moving away from a lack mindset. And by lack mindset, I don't mean like a lack of worthiness. What I mean is it's like not being open to other perceptions. Going back to the puzzle analogy, because that seems to be where we are, it's acknowledging that this piece and this piece don't belong here. And it's taking them out and not going, oh, I was wrong, but acknowledging the fact that, hey, you know, these pieces don't belong here. Let's adjust and make the change. So you're moving away from a mentality that does feel confining, does feel very negative. It feels like this. I feel like that's what you're moving away from. It's like you stop being so hard on yourself. And that's beautiful. You are moving the puzzle pieces around and balancing yourself out. So you are co-creating with the universe and bringing yourself in from the cold. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. That light bulb has gone off. Ace of Swords. And now it's like, let's set the world on fire. Let's do it. Let's paint the town red. Let's go do the fun, exciting, adventurous things. This is like a hard reset for the air signs. But it's a gentle hard reset, if that makes any sense. What is this High Priestess energy? What is this knowing? Knowing that everything's going to be okay? This was the 6 of Cups. I'll take that. This is 6 of Cups. The one I pulled was the 2 of Cups. The Page of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. You know that it's supposed to happen. You know that it's supposed to happen. In fact, I almost feel like you knew this has been coming for a while. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Page of Swords, 6 of Cups. It's been on this table. It's been an option for a while. You're like, again, looking over here. Oy vey. Oy vey. But it's supposed to happen. It's going to happen. Air signs, zodiac signs that I see for you before I let you go. I see a lot of 2s. 2s, 6s, 9s, and 10s. The 6s always make me think of Libra. I'm going to walk away with Libra. The 2s make me think of Gemini. So, Libra, Gemini, both of you do appear on an energetic level. Gemini, you show up with the Lovers. Capricorn, you are here with the Devil energy, the High Priestess. Sag, and the Chariot is Cancer. We also have Sag, Scorpio. Yeah, we'll take them both. Death underneath. It's always the 2 of them that confuse me. I want to say that's Scorpio, but don't quote me on that. So, but this is what I have. This is what I have for you, air signs. I really hope this helped. Just do it. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Just stick me with the needle. I'm going to look the other way. You know, as long as it gets done, right? I remember when Libra used to kick and scream. Libra's was kicking and screaming, or was it Leo's? Again, there are the L's. The S's and the L's. Oh, brother. But all right, air signs, that's what I have for you. Thank you very much for joining me. We are now going to be moving on to earth signs. Earth signs, hopefully you all are doing well. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Please feel free to watch your Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross-watch. Do whatever you feel is appropriate. Let's see where we're going, guys. Let's see what wants to come through for this week. Let's see what this energy holds. And we have, underneath, the change in the wind. Yeah, I can see that here. Yang, putting in masculine work, putting in physical work. Imagine. If you can think it, you can do it. But also asking yourself why you do things, why you're doing that. And that could probably be what's causing the change. It's almost like, these systems and foundations and things that we have are perfect, but they could be better. New life underneath. Give me this one. I do feel like your physical work, if it hasn't already pushed this ball in motion, I feel like it will. The ball. Oh goodness. There it is. I feel like the ball is in your court. I feel like the ball is in your hands. And right now the sky's the limit. But you're being very thoughtful, very meticulous in this energy, which you should be, which you should be. You should be. Because the energy that we're moving into, it's going to be with us for the next 15 years. Oh, Aquarius moves, Pluto moves into Aquarius. Figured that out today. Finally figured out a date. The 20th of January is when it steps into Aquarius. And it's going to be there for a hot minute. So it's important to lay solid foundations during this time. And Mercury in retrograde, of course, is going to clear all of the things that don't serve us. So underneath, we got the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay. Moon. Definitely see you taking your emotional side into consideration. I feel like that Imagine not only deals with your thoughts, I feel like it deals with your emotional side. I mean, your emotions and your thoughts kind of go hand in hand. Given you can separate the two. You can separate the two, but they do go hand in hand generally. It's the way humans are programmed. I feel like you are worried about how things are going to come together. How things are going to come together, how it's going to look. Which is why you're asking yourself the big questions. But I feel like don't let it be daunting. It shouldn't be daunting. It should be inspiring. It should not be daunting, and if it's daunting, you're doing it wrong. This Nine of Cups has shown up in all 3 of the 4 readings that I've done. This is wish fulfillment. This is personal happiness. This is exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. However, we got the 8 of Pentacles here. So it comes with a catch, and the catch is, of course, the physical work, the divine masculine energy, the yang energy. The 6 of Pentacles, crunk, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. 3 of Swords is what's grounding you. 5 of Cups is what's guiding you. Hanged Man is where you were. 10 of Pentacles is where you're going. 5 of Swords, Lovers, the Page of Cups. I pulled the Devil and the King of Pentacles for the outcome. I do feel like you are worried about how it looks. Earth signs. I do feel like you are worried about how the end result is going to look. 10 of Pentacles. This is where you're headed. So your main focus right now is on that. What I don't like is the way that this energy shows up. 5 of Cups is what's guiding you, and the 3 of Swords is what's grounding you. Now, don't get me wrong. The 3 of Swords, believe it or not, it's not what I'm worried about. It's the 5 of Cups. Because this 3 of Swords is understanding one's thoughts, emotions, and feelings, but this 5 of Cups is still the same. It's got the same, it looks messy. It looks messy. There's spilled water, and plants are overflowing, but there's 2 cups that are right side up. Kind of hard to see. But there are 2 cups right side up, and I feel like that's almost like a lack mentality. A lack mentality. And right now, you could... Ooh, okay, so you could be moving into this energy. You could be struggling with the lack mentality, and that's what you need to change. That's what you need to change, is that lack mentality. Because this lack mentality is not serving you. And that could very well be the crux of your problem, is the mentality on which you are talking to yourself and doing what you're doing could be hindering your ability to manifest and dream of bigger things because your thoughts are getting in the way. 9 of Wands, heal that. 4 Swords. There's that Lover's energy again in Temperance. Heal it. It needs healed. It needs healed. And what's funny is this 5 of Swords, this is the 5 of Swords in the Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan. I've never viewed this as one person. I always view it as 2 people because I see 2 sets of hands, right? This is the very first time ever that I view this as one person. I feel like this is you looking in a mirror. You are your own worst enemy. That's what I'm hearing. You are your own worst enemy, and it's time to change that. Lovers, Page of Cups. Time to change that. Or Knight of Cups. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Still a cup. Emotionally, I do feel as though you need to step into that emotional state, but don't let fear run the show. Fear doesn't show up here. It shows up as a lack mentality, and the cards are telling me that needs healed. Your main focus here is not to dwell on the negative, but to focus on the positive and imagine what it could be. This is your focus. This is your goal. It's like wipe everything out of your brain. Wipe it all out. This is your focus. What do you want it to look like? How do you want it to feel? Okay, now actively start doing the work to make that happen. And if you don't do the work, it won't happen. But if you do the work, there's a very good chance. There's a very good chance that this is, no, not even a very good chance. It will work out. King of Pentacles. Very abundantly. But don't let fear run the show. It's not helping you. It's not helping you. Earth signs, zodiac signs that I see before I let you go. We've got Gemini, Sag, more Gemini, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo. There's a lot of Gemini in this reading. Very interesting. So you could be dealing with one of those signs. Those could be part of your moon, rising, or Venus. Take that for how that resonates. But more work does need to be done, and I feel like it is on a mentality side. Because the mentality side is stopping the physical side, and that's where the work needs done. Yeah. You're not on the outside looking in. You are not on the outside looking in on this really big building being built. You're the person who's telling them, this is where I want this, and this is where I want this. Like, you are in charge. Large and in charge. And somebody needs to remind you of your power. Because it seems like you have forgotten. So step back into your power, Earth signs. Step back into your power. But thank you very much for joining me. That is what I have for Earth signs. So we've done water, air, earth. We are now moving on to fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Hopefully you are doing well. We're going to see what wants to come through for you. Interesting. Let's see where we're going. Fire signs, fire signs. I don't know. That's weird. What is this? All that glitters. Deep knowing. I don't know what the cards are doing. We're just going for it. To the sea, yin. We have divine feminine here. You could be dealing with the relationship, an emotional energy, maybe something that doesn't appear as though it is what it appears to be. And I know that's confusing. 7, 7, 7, bunch of sevens. This is interesting, fire signs. There could be a variety of different ways that this energy spins. I feel like to make it as basic and fundamental as possible, you're dealing with a person, a situation, an energy that you are emotionally invested in. Now, whether you are moving towards that or moving away from that, we'll take a look. To the sea, all that glitters, that doesn't feel like good energy to me. It almost feels like at the end of the day, in the pit of your stomach, what you're feeling is correct. 9 of Wands, Moon, Strength card, that's Leo, 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely an emotional based thing. 9 of Wands, Moon, the Strength, almost makes me feel like it's heartache. Oh, almost like you're going through some serious healing, and it's an emotional healing. I almost feel stripped. Like somebody's just kind of stripped me vulnerable. 10 of Pentacles. Family dynamics. Could be somebody that you know. Could be a divine feminine that you know. Somebody that you have a family with. Somebody part of your family. Lovers. 6 of Swords. To the sea, to the sea. Knight of Pentacles. Are you moving away from somebody? 10 of Swords. Tower. 7 of Swords. Magician. King of Wands. 9 of Swords. Temperance. Queen of Wands. What is this Knight of Pentacles? That's the piece that doesn't fit. Seven of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. Leos. I know that I have touched base with you on this energy, and I didn't think it was going to bleed through, but we've got the fire signs here. Fire signs, you show up in your reading. You are dealing with an energy that has run its course. It is a divine feminine that you are dealing with, whether it's a mother figure, whether it's friends, family, like mother, sister, girlfriends, in same-sex relationships. It's the divine feminine counterpart. However you want to look at that. But fire signs, there is a divine feminine energy that is in your universe right now that was a lesson for you. And I feel like that lesson was boundaries of the heart. In whatever aspect that may be, whether that's having boundaries for your overly cautious parents, or your overly, the parents that hover. You're like, I need my space. Back up. It's putting boundaries in that type of situation, or for mothers and sisters who take. You're like, no more. That's not who I am anymore. It's not who I am. I feel like this was a fast change for you. I feel like this was a very fast change for you. But Nine of Swords, Hanged Man, Eight of Swords, Chariot, Seven of Pentacles. There is nothing more for you to do in this situation. Whatever divine feminine that you were dealing with, this does feel like it is a relationship. Just to throw this in here. If it's on a relationship aspect, I almost feel like you have been dealing with the wrong partner for quite some time. Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like you've been stressed out about it right now because it almost feels like you may have made a wrong choice. And now you're sweating bullets over it. Nine of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, the Chariot, and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like you see it from a different perspective, but you don't know how to move forward. Even though you know that you can't stay in this energy anymore. You can't stay. Justice. You can't stay. Because what you're headed towards is a Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. That's beautiful energy. But I feel like you had to go through kind of like a catalyst. Seven of Cups, Hermit, yeah. King of Cups. You had to go through a catalyst, Sun, in order to evolve into the person that you needed to be. You needed to go through a transformation. It's almost like you needed to see how much you could tolerate to know what you wouldn't tolerate anymore. You're like, I've hit my breaking point. That's as much as I'm going to tolerate. No more. This is where it ends. And you start putting your boundaries down. Where'd that go? Yeah. Seven of Wands. You start putting your boundaries down. And I feel like this was a long time in the making. I almost feel like I'm talking to a people pleaser or maybe an empath. But I feel like once you move away from this energy, I feel like you move towards the correct counterpart. King and Queen of Wands. Clarify this Queen of Wands for me, please. But it's only after you go through this change. Three of Pentacles, Justice, Capricorn energy of the Devil. There's the Four of Swords, Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Death. Yeah, and then that just leads you into a whole new energy. And it's funny because it does feel like there are new decisions on the horizon, but right now I don't see judgment. Judgment is not here. I don't feel like this is a physical thing. I feel like it's an emotional thing. I feel like it's an emotional choice, not a physical crossroads. Interesting. Interesting. Fire signs. Zodiac signs that I see before I let you go. I know that the fire signs did show up. So Aries, Leo, Sag. We've got Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Sag, Virgo, Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, and that's it. So that is what I have for you, fire signs. It's time to get right with your heart. And I feel like, again, on a deep level, you know. But this is what I have for you guys. This has been a very interesting twist of energy, to say the least. I mean, looking at it from a whole, from a puzzle perception, TikTok, clean it up, co-create, exchanging gifts, a change in the wind, yang, imagine. We also have yin to the sea. Some of you are transitioning, which is exactly what you need to be doing, especially in this Mercury in retrograde. Perfect time to do it. We've got a full moon in Cancer coming up. Perfect time to do this. Maybe a little inconvenient, but it's still a perfect time nonetheless. Like I said, and as I've been saying since the beginning, or the end of November, beginning of December, we are setting the stage. Setting the stage for what's to come. And I see everyone is doing that in some way, shape, or form. And if you're not, I feel like the universe is definitely giving you a hard time. So, but guys, this is what I have for you for your round of air, fire, earth, water. If you aren't already subscribed and you do like my videos, like what I do, please hit the subscribe button. We've got a lot coming out this week. We've got a lot of energies to touch base with. So if you don't want to miss any of those, I do recommend hitting that subscribe button. That way you get notified when I post. For all of my returning subscribers, thank you guys. You guys are completely awesome. For all of my new subscribers, welcome. We're a little unconventional on this channel, but we get through it. And while you guys are here, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. You know I love hearing from you guys. Please feel free to reach out either on the Facebook page or in the comments below. You know I'd love to talk to you guys. So thank you very much for joining me. This is what I have for you, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.